Hey friends, it's Jess with Mindsets by Sweat. Background a little different today, but we are still breaking down the steps, the literal steps, so that you can create the life you want, the consistency you want in your fitness and in your life. No other coaches are teaching this stuff, and I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff I'm talking about, especially today, is kind of deep. It's internal work. But there is no magic pill or diet or even workout that will give you what you're looking for. The body, the feeling inside, the consistency. And some of you who have been at this for a while, I know it can be extremely frustrating to not be able to stop the inevitable cycle of starting and stopping, excuses, and lack of commitment, despite really wanting and even planning to stay consistent. What no other coaches tell you is that it takes more than just showing up or committing to a program. I'm sure many of you have committed like hundreds of times. So I personally really don't like that at all. What it actually takes is a shift in mindset and vibration, and it's yours easily if you want it. That is a solution to get you to the place that you truly want to be. By the way, make sure that you like and subscribe so that I can continue to put out this content and watch this video all the way to the end, because I am going to tell you how to shift your vibe. I'm going to give you the exact things you need to do to reach your fitness goals and find the level of consistency that you most likely have been trying to achieve for years. And not only that, this is also how you feel fulfilled and satisfied in your life pretty easily. So this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video, but I'm really excited to break this down because this literally changed my life. Through my own process and research and integration of mindset work, I've uncovered so many layers, and not all at once, which is why this is a practice and not a one and done. Okay, so we are so used to subconsciously playing out the same cycles and storylines over and over that we don't even know that we're doing it. Literally, we start to move on autopilot, especially when we face something uncomfortable, like allowing ourselves to believe that time is an issue when it comes to consistently working out, even though we truly desire consistency, or being too busy for relationships, even though we really desire being in a loving relationship. Both are examples of this. This is why awareness and presence is literally the first thing that must be mastered, because without true awareness, some of these deeper inner workings won't be able to be spotted. And honestly, it's uncomfortable to even think that your reason for not being consistent or not being able to keep that job or that relationship may be deeper than simply not having time or being busy or not liking that job anyways or just wanting to be single. The willingness to look at the uncomfortable stuff and own it is the key to the rest of the shift. By the way, watch my previous videos if you haven't, because I break these things down fully. So most people don't even know that they are operating from a place of limiting beliefs, especially on spot. Truly, it's plausible, real things that are completely true in your reality. You can't name an excuse as an excuse if it's real to you, right? The reality and evidence of the belief is actually showing up in front of you, right there. It starts with a feeling and a thought and then an energy, and then boom, it shows up as that, as real life evidence in front of you. You create your own reality, period. If this doesn't make sense to you right now, just keep watching until the end. Look, I have been practicing this for a while. It's an ongoing practice. It takes focus and willingness. Like, I didn't make this video for a few weeks because my vibe was off and I was dedicated to my own practice and process of elevating, and then boom, I tipped the scales and had a major breakthrough. I had to use my own tools and techniques to shift my vibe and get back into a feeling that I want to feel. More on this in a second. And now I love that I can now make this video with even more and deeper awareness than before, when I'm back in, at minimum, a place of stability and peace. So here's the thing. Your vibe manifests. Not what you want, not what you desire even. What you are. If you want love, you gotta tap into and feel love. If you want motivation in the areas where it's been tough for you to find motivation, you have to feel the motivation. If you want consistency, you have to get in touch with what it would feel like for you to be consistent. Because here's the secret, and this is a banger. It's not to be skinny or fit or healthy that you want. It's not even consistency that you want. It's not the job or the dude or the female or the relationship or the house or the car. Although you can manifest those things too. It's not about the thing. It's about how you think having the thing would make you feel if you had it. For instance, consistency in workouts and nutrition. For me, that feeling of achievement and confidence and feeling healthy, happy with my body, peaceful, calm, no worries, smiles, playful. Those are the things that I personally associate and can tap into when I think about myself in a place of consistency. Those feelings are what you want. So what do? Obviously, you can't force yourself to feel something that you don't feel. However, with awareness and a general idea of what that consistency would feel like to you, you actually can practice tapping into feeling that feeling using different tools. I spend an hour a day at least on alignment and tapping into feeling into my end. For me, that's love. And that actually feels a lot like consistency, because for me, consistency is self-love. When you practice tapping into a feeling and use the tools to relish in that feeling, when it does find you and you do have moments of feeling it, grab onto it and ride it out. Because the more moments like that, especially if you pair it with action, like let's say working out when you're in that feeling, or engaging with your fitness community, like the one that I have for my Gym Vibes by Sweat, the more that feeling will grow, because momentum is a thing. It's extremely, extremely hard to stop the momentum of something that you're used to feeling. If you're used to going down a rabbit hole of self-defeat and excuses and anxiety and excuses about time and self-limiting beliefs, that momentum builds quick. But the same goes for momentum with the feelings that you do want. So how do you do it? Quickly, easily, right now, today. Okay, here is the hit. Here is all you have to do. So awareness is a must. You gotta believe that what I'm saying works, because it works. I literally practice it daily. You have to be willing to believe it can work for you, and you have to be in a place where obviously you know that there are things in your life that you haven't been able to reach, like, because that's everyone. Okay, now go back and review my other videos and like, share, and subscribe, obviously, too. Practice those steps. And then here is how you shift your vibe. Every time you feel disalignment, you feel that yucky merry-go-round in your head, you feel anger or blame, or feel yourself running from potentially beautiful opportunities, avoiding, shutting down, excuses. Anytime you feel off, you pause, you become aware of the thought, and you entertain the opposite. This is so easy. I don't have time, I'm too sick to work out, I'll start after New Year's, I deserve to rest. All of those. You entertain the opposite. What would it feel like if you did have time? Can I picture myself working out with ease, time set aside, going to work out stress-free? How would I feel? What if you started now instead of after New Year's? That would feel pretty awesome. You know, I could see myself being motivated, showing up with ease, and how I would feel leaving, knowing that I was doing it for myself, etc., etc. You entertain the opposite. And this goes for anything. I'm not good enough, he doesn't like me, I'm too good for her, I'm not good enough for that job. You entertain the opposite idea in your head. You use your imagination. You feel what it would feel like and allow yourself to relish in the opposite. And watch. The more you do this, the more you will be able to shift your vibe quickly. And what happens? The world starts to look different. Your perspective shifts, you realize that it's your choice truly. And you don't have to force it at all. Sometimes you're not feeling it, and then the goal is to just get back to like a neutral place. But the more that you do practice entertaining and allowing yourself to relish in the good feels, the more you will get in touch with your own vibration, and that, my friend, is a powerful place to be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.